Welcome back on this Friday. Ironman 70.3 Western Massachusetts is on pause, and the region's athletes are feeling it. The racing organization announced this week the event won't return next summer after water quality concerns forced organizers to cancel the swim leg for the second straight year. Agawam firefighter Mike Consolini won June's race. Western Mass News reporter Matt Price shares his reaction to the news.
I was definitely immediately just disappointed. I wasn't completely shocked.
Consolini is not alone. Since 2023, Ironman 70.3 Western Massachusetts has been a summer staple for the Springfield area, drawing athletes from across the country and beyond. But after 4 years, the racing organization announced Wednesday the event would not return next summer.
For Springfield, it was such a great event to have. It brought so much tourism and excitement to the area.
The decision came after water quality concerns in the Connecticut River forced organizers to cancel the swim leg for the second straight year. In a statement, Ironman USA Northeast said in part, "Our priority is to deliver events that meet the quality, consistency, and experience athletes expect from Ironman. We remain committed to Western Massachusetts and are optimistic about returning in the future." Consolini, a Springfield native, competed in all 4 races. Winning this year meant even more after finishing third in 2025. He says organizers made the right call for health and safety, but he will miss racing close to home.
There's nothing like being able to sleep in your own bed the night before a big race. I'm normally traveling for these races, so yeah, to be able to just go 10 minutes from the house and be able to race in a town that I grew up in is what I'm going to miss the most.
This pause will not stop him from crossing other finish lines.
We're going to still keep training. It gives an opportunity for the smaller local races to get a little bit more participation.
Consolini hopes there is another race event that takes Ironman's spot next year. For now, he is focused on his next race, which is the Ironman World Championship in Hawaii on October 10th. In Agawam, Matt Price, Western Mass.